What's happening, everyone? Jay Shockblast here, and check it out. We are in February of 2025, and Funko Fusion has never been better. They just had their latest update, and now basically every core base roster character in the game should have a blacklight variant available. And they haven't released any DLC so far in 2025, so I figured I would do an updated video showing off all the characters and all the DLC in the game, as the latest update just came out yesterday. One of the great features that they did add recently is something that I recommended. I don't know if it's because of me, but I'm just going to assume it was because I'm that awesome. Fun coins that you get for playing the co-op levels are now shared across everybody playing. So it used to be you only got what you actually acquired, what you found, what you clicked on, and whatever. Now everybody playing the game with you will get the same amount of fun coins. And that's huge because it honestly made it so that I didn't want to play with people. I just wanted to play by myself. All of the levels are available now in co-op as well. And you need 1,000 fun coins to unlock these amazing blacklight characters. So here we have Skeletor, my favorite character in the game. And I don't know what's going on with that little frame drop here. But in any event, the game's been on sale lately. And for the sake of us going through everything, what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to start on the top shelf, and we're going to start with all the DLC, and we're just going to show you them in their boxes, because otherwise this is going to be a 3-hour video. So we've got the Wicked DLC. They've added extra DLC shelves because they've released quite a bit of DLC, and these 4 characters from Wicked sit alone on the top shelf. And I think I have most of the zombie variants, if not all of the zombie variants, and I think I have all of the Thing variants. I might be missing a few, though, because not everybody seems to have them. So there is a possibility there may be a zombie or Thing variant that is missing from these bunch. Now, for Wicked, we have Elphaba, I think is how you pronounce it, and this is her zombie variant right here. She also has a Thing variant and a brand new Valentine variant, it seems. I don't remember this being available, and it costs 1010 vinyl, so we'll go ahead and get that. So that is a brand new one, I believe, the Valentine. There's also a glitter variant, and then her standard natural variant. So that is Elphaba from the Wicked movie. Now, there's a lot of great sales right now, and I don't know when you're watching this video. Here we have Glinda and some of her variants. So I know that there has been some deals where you can get the game with some of these DLCs at a discounted price. So if you are interested in these, you definitely might want to check that out. Also a Valentine variant here for Glinda, and very pink. I love the glitter ones. Now, keep in mind also that all of these are based off real Funko Pops. I mean, except maybe the zombie and the Thing ones. But here's Madame Morrible. And, she just got a bronze one, apparently. So she got her zombie variant, her Thing variant, and then bronze. So there are bronze characters, if you will. And Emerald. Like, these are actual Funko Pops for certain characters. Not necessarily these characters, but some characters get these extra Funko Pops. And then we have the Wizard right here, and this is his Thing variant. Oh, he's got this bronze one. So these must have been released with the update yesterday. Emerald, this is obviously perfect for Wicked, the Wizard of Oz, if you will. So yeah, there you go. He's got a few variants there. On the next shelf, we're going to start here with The Walking Dead. This was like a pre-order bonus that you could get. And we have Michonne, her zombie, which makes sense. Her her traveler zombie. So some of the characters have 2 different zombie variants. I don't think... Oh, I do have a thing. All right, so there's Michonne. Like Rick, for example, Rick Grimes here. He has his leader. Then there's the zombie. Then there's a leader thing, leader zombie. Excuse me. I have been battling a cold lately, so... but like I've tried to get all of them, and some of them they just don't have. But some characters have different variants that have both zombies. I don't know if this is anything in particular, but we also have The Office. The Office DLC actually is the first DLC to come with its own level. So here we have Dwight Schrute. And Dwight has his pumpkin head. He's got the zombie variant for his elf costume. A thing variant for his elf costume. His elf. His blonde hair. That's his, I believe his... I don't remember actually. No, not his gym costume. There's Dwight. And Dwight Zombie. And Dwight Thing. So there's an example where he has multiple variants. Then you have Jim Halpert, who has his zombie, which is perfect. His Thing. Then there's the art series, which is really cool. You have the festive zombie and festive Thing. Now, this came out right around Christmas time, so obviously, you know, they have a lot of different Christmas variants. We have Michael Scott. We have zombie Michael Scott. We have classy Santa Thing. Oh, wait, no. I'm sorry, Thing. Classy Santa Zombie. Classy Santa Thing. Classy Santa. And Prison Mike. I believe this one you had to get with the fun coins and co-op. But Prison Mike is fantastic. All right, we have Pam Beasley. And she's got her zombie, her cat costume, her regular, her Thing, holiday, and then zombie. So she did not have multiple variations. Then we go down here. We've got the last DLC page, shelf, if you will. We have the Team Fortress crew. You got the engineer who has zombie, who has Thing. He has a blue team, and then he has red team. So this is really cool. And also keep in mind that all these different characters have different abilities. You can see the abilities on the box. Here you have the heavy, and obviously the same thing. Thing, zombie, a blue team, and a red team. So you got the medic. All his variations. Now, this started out only available on PC, but they shared. Valve was fantastic because I believe Team Fortress is their game, and they ended up sharing the DLC with everybody. So, big thank you to Valve for letting everybody enjoy the Team Fortress characters on console. Then we have Bob Ross. Okay, this was a very interesting DLC. When I went to New York Comic Con, I got to watch the panel that Jason from Funko and Arthur from 1010 Games did. And Arthur Parsons basically said, like, this was a dream collaboration for him. And, you know, it's kind of cool. You know, you think about Bob Ross, he's cultural icon, if you will. And one thing he said is whoever designed this one right here, I believe they actually hand painted this image onto the Funko Pop. So those were some really cool stories I got to hear during that panel at New York Comic Con. But this was like one of the most wanted things that Arthur had to put in this game. And I think that's pretty cool. All right, you've got Frankenstein. Now, I believe the Universal monsters are something that were teased. So I'm hoping at some point we get more of them, like, I don't know, Dracula. Is that Nosferatu movie? I love this this deco one right here, this art kind of deco. I love the cell shaded one. So Frankenstein, a really cool character to have in this game. Would love to get more of the Universal monsters. That would be really cool. This one was one that they announced at New York Comic Con. Sun Wukong from Journey to the West. There's only 2 versions. You got this Jade version, which I really love, and then the Monkey King himself. So yeah, so that's our DLC shelf. Now we go to the Funko Originals, okay? So these are all Funko Pops that are original characters of Funko or some pretty classic ones that we've collaborated with here. And this one right here, Mecha Freddy, this is original to the game. And the only way to get this is with a code from buying the physical Funko Fusion characters. I don't think there's any other way to get this. And he has this chrome gold variant. And I was pretty fortunate to get this pretty early on. And this is actually one of my favorite characters in the game. I love using this character. It's really cool. Then you have Colonel Sanders. And you do unlock Colonel Sanders from finding 42 KFC buckets, 1 in each level of the game. And that's pretty cool. But there are also some variants that you could get. I don't know if they're still available, like this one here. Through buying chicken at KFC. So I don't know how you're going to get it otherwise, but there's the chef, and then there's the Mecha Colonel Sanders. And there's also a chrome gold that you can get with fun coins, which I don't have yet. There are some people that have all the fun coins. There is a new Bob, which is pretty cool. This one right here, heated metal. Okay, so Big Boy, I think you also have to get this from a code. I'm going to go ahead and buy this heated metal. We're actually going to take him out of the package here. I had not seen this until yesterday, and this is sick. This is honestly so cool. I love this guy. And, yeah, I don't know what's going on with the frame rate. I've never had this issue before. So there is Big Boy. And he also has his regular... This is one that I got with a code. He's got his blue outfit. He can be a zombie. He's got this heated metal, which is new. And I don't think he was able to get the thing, because I've definitely tried. But this is another one where you can get it with a physical code. You've got Yuletide Freddy. So this is Freddy Funko. This is one of the last characters of the game you're going to unlock. I really do want the... All right, so Yuletide was one that came out right around Christmas for free. I really want this full Cosmic because I have the Funko Pop. It's 500 Fun Coins, so I'll get it eventually. You got the Chrome Silver, the Cosmic, where he's kind of part Cosmic. And then this 1010 Superfan, which I believe you get for watching the credits. That was a cool little Easter egg that I found. Might have been tipped off about it, but yeah, there you go. Freddy Funko. Then you have Eddy, and this is another one. Actually, this might be the one. I don't remember. Well, maybe I unlocked this with vinyl, but this is a prototype version, which is pretty cool. You've got the skeleton version, which is awesome. Chrome Purple, which you use Fun Coins. The activated, and then you have Eddy Funko, and then his Yuletide. Now, the great thing about the Yuletide is it's a DLC, and it gives you kind of early access to Freddy Funko and Eddy. So that's a free DLC download. And that's nice because to not have to kind of wait to get him and be able to do some of the stuff early is pretty cool. All right, then we have Proto. He also has a Yuletide figure. Gives you a little bit of early access. He's got his black and white, iridescent, regular Proto. You unlock all of his Proto parts to get him. And I have the edified version, which I got in a code from Funko as being one of their like rewards members when the game came out. So he's got a zombie, he's got a thing. So that's really cool. You got Yuletide Foxxo. You have to find all of his parts to unlock him. But the Yuletide gives it to you early. You got Rainbow. Got his kind of stitched up Frankenstein version. The OG. A zombie. A thing. So there's Foxxo. All right. And that is everything from the Funko shelf. Now, on the Jurassic World shelf, we have a few characters, plus some DLC. You got Owen Grady, obviously, with his thing, zombie, chrome orange, blacklight. I love the blacklight figures. They're so cool. I have a bunch of these. I have a blacklight Deadpool, for instance, black and white, and then patina. But yeah, these blacklights are sick, and I wish they weren't 1,000 because I'm going to have to grind forever to get these. Okay, you got Claire Deering, and she's got her thing, zombie, chrome orange, the blacklight, black and white, and rainbow. There is a theme, like, so all the Jurassic World characters have the chrome orange, and they have, oh, he's got a 1010 version. So he's wearing a 1010 shirt. Barry. You got the zombie, the chrome. So they all have chrome orange, and they all have a black and white, I believe. So, yeah. Then you have Kayla. Love the black light. And then she has watercolor. This is really cool. All right, then you have the Dilophosaurus, which I believe is how you pronounce it. Jason from Funko confirmed, I believe. This version, the Eddy version, is one of the ones you get with a code from the first wave of Funko Pops from Funko Fusion. So you can get that. And that also gives you early access. You've got the regular version, the zombie, the thing, a fossil version that you can download with Ian Malcolm, the blacklight version. This is probably might be one of the second blacklight I get because it's so cool. You got a red variant, the chrome orange, the moonlight, which is really nice. He's got this is one of my favorite ones in the game. This guy is awesome. Let's actually take him out real quick just to show you because he's got these awesome guns. You know, very, very meta. So, all right. And he's actually on my favorites. So that was unfortunate. Okay. So next we have a DLC character, Ian Malcolm. Obviously, his second character in the game. You've got a zombie. You've got the thing. You've got chrome orange. And then you got Ian Malcolm. Now, he doesn't have any extra things for fun coins. Some of the DLC characters just don't. Now, in Jurassic World, there are Back to the Future characters you can unlock, along with John Hammond from Jurassic Park. So we have Marty McFly. Marty McFly has a bunch of variants. I think there's like a DLC pack you can get. And here are some of the ones he's got. He's got his, this is his 2015, his 1955, his Blacklight, which is really cool. His Plutonium, which is actually really cool. The black and white, the chrome orange, and then Marty himself. Thing, Zombie, and then the 2015, which I believe is part of the DLC. Then, of course, you have Doc Brown as part of the DLC level. That was his 1985. You've got his Blacklight. I love the Plutoniums. They're sick. Black and white, chrome orange. And then Doc Brown, his Thing, Zombie, 2015, and then 1985. So, yeah, some really cool stuff for Back to the Future. And then I believe you have to find the ambers. They're like pieces of amber throughout all the different levels, and you can unlock John Hammond. He's got his chrome Thing, Zombie, Blacklight, and black and white. Oh, and he's got the Moss Light one. So, yeah, so all these different versions of John Hammond. So that is the Jurassic Park shelf. Next up, we have Scott Pilgrim vs. the World. And it's very interesting because Scott Pilgrim himself I think has the most variants in the game. So you got, you know, all of these different ones. And look, his zombie one has a Shaun of the Dead shirt. His Thing one has the Thing shirt. He's got a 1010 that you can get with the Fun Coins. Classic Scot with a coat. His Plum Tree shirt. A Blacklight, which has a Scott Pilgrim heart shirt. You know, this rainbow one, which is no shirt. Power of Self-Respect. You know, a base shirt. The coat. Yeah, he's got just so many different variants. Very useful. I use him over Marty a lot. Or actually I don't know. Scott Pilgrim is how you unlock the guitar and bass thing. But yeah. So anyway, we have Ramona Flowers. Iridescent. Now she has a few different variants as well. Then you have Knives Chau. I think I've gone through all of them. Steven Stills. I love the watercolor. And then you have Gideon Graves, who you unlock after beating everything. His blacklight's really cool. I love the blacklights. I just wish they weren't so expensive. But and then they ended up releasing Kim Pine as an extra character. I think she was a free DLC. All these different variants, and of course, because she was DLC, she didn't get any extra fun coin variants. All right, Freddy Fazbear. You unlock the Five Nights at Freddy level from the Scott Pilgrim world, and just wait until you see his blacklight. You got a flocked version, which is like kind of fuzzy. Dude, look at that. That's so cool. The Moonlight one is really cool too. So a lot of people are excited about this. I know a lot of people are hoping they end up adding like Chica, and I think there's like another variant of the different characters there. You've got the Flocked, the Foxy. Watch this blacklight. It's so good. Dude, look at that. This is so cool. And then you got Phantom. Also, you can unlock Mega Man starting in the Scott Pilgrim. Mega Man has quite a few different options. He has his Firestorm. The Blacklight, of course. Fantastic. So, and then recently, Dr. Wily and Proto Man were released as DLC. Ooh, looks like he just got a Jade variant. I'll go ahead and get that. Hadn't seen that before. Ice. Very good. And then, of course, Proto Man. Oh, he got a heated metal too. Oh, I love these heated metals. So yeah, like I said, they're constantly just adding like different things, different variants into the game. I didn't even know about that one. I mean, that one's pretty sick. All right, and that's the Scott Pilgrim level. So now we go to the Umbrella Academy. We have number 5. And he has a couple different... I like the neon. A couple different variants. And you have Allison. You have Diego. I didn't use most of these characters. I kind of stuck to number 5 for the most part, who's a very useful character in the game as it stands. Klaus. There was one part I did have to use Klaus, but I don't know. The Edified, I was like a pre-order bonus that I ended up getting on eBay. And then Reginald you unlock for beating all the worlds. Camouflage. Oops. All right. Now, Cha-Cha and Hazel were DLC that were made available just before Christmas. So you got a couple different versions of these. These are 2 of the bosses that you fight, I want to say, in the first level. Then we go on to Invincible, and Invincible and Omni-Man were the 2 characters that you get from the DLC world that is unlocked in Umbrella Academy. Adam Eve and Rex Splode are characters that you can get as DLC. Oops, did not mean to take her out, but we did. Go back in here. So here's Adam Eve. She has a couple variants. The black variant where she has no hair. So there's that. And then you have Invincible. Now, this blue variant is part of the DLC pack for Invincible. So you can only get that through the DLC. But all these other ones can be acquired with the Fun Coins or unlocking him in the game. I don't think he has a thing variant for some reason. Blue patina. I don't really know what the difference is, but there's the blue suit that a lot of people like. Here's Rex Splode. He did not have a zombie. Then, of course, you have Omni-Man. I don't really know why he has a... The Viltrumite is not really that different, so I don't know why he has like a patina for it. But, yeah. This is one of the first Fun Coin ones that I bought. And then, of course, you can also unlock Michael Knight from Knight Rider as part of starting in the one of the Umbrella Academy levels. So, good old, you never hassle the Hoff. So, there's Michael Knight. That finishes up the Umbrella Academy shelf and brings us to the best shelf in the game. We have Masters of the Universe, and here is He-Man. This Edified He-Man was part of a pre-order bonus, so I got him there. This will be the next Blacklight that I unlock for sure, or Voltron, I don't know. But He-Man in the Blacklight. The Slime Pit He-Man you get from a code as part of the physical Funko Pops. Gives you early access to He-Man as well if you get that code. So, pretty cool. I love that I have the Edified. Trapjaw was actually a free DLC, so you can unlock him. I don't think he had a zombie, but he had a thing. So, and it's awesome that we're able to play as Trapjaw, one of my favorite Masters of the Universe characters. Prince Adam, you start off with. And then he has to upgrade to He-Man. So there you go. Of course, Tila. Got the wood. The Blacklight. The Blacklight one kind of looks more Evelyn-ish, but I hope we get Evelyn and... Who else did we fight? We fought Merman. And, oh God, I want to say we fought Beast. No, Manny Faces? No, Triclops. Here's Orko. I want all the Masters of the Universe characters. Give me them all. I'll pay for it. I'll give you money. Please. I like the ice. I got Duncan. Apparently, Idris Elba is going to be playing him in the new Masters of the Universe movie they're working on. Not really a big fan of that. But whatever, I guess. All right, my favorite character in the game, freaking Skeletor. You got, that was obviously his Blacklight, which I got, my first Blacklight. Black and white, neon. I love the neon. This was also fun coins. This is cool. I love his zombie. His zombie is so cool. Then there's also the mummy level that you can unlock in the Masters of the Universe worlds. You got Evelyn. I don't know anything about the mummy. I've never seen it. So she's got a couple different versions you can get. And of course you have Rick. And Xena can also be unlocked starting in the Masters of the Universe worlds. You have to fight her like 5 times. Or save her like 5 times. I don't know. It's been a while. But the sand one's kind of cool. All right, that finishes off the best shelf in the game. We also have Hot Fuzz, which is actually a really fun world. Yeah. Danny. Like I said, they all have their black lights now. They kind of released the black light variants in waves. And I feel like they just make all the characters look really cool. I got Tony Fisher. I love the Jade ones. And then Simon Skinner is the final boss. You unlock him after beating all the different levels. I like the plutoniums. All right. Then we go to Jaws. You can unlock the Jaws world through Hot Fuzz. Oh, I don't remember seeing Terrazzo. But, I mean, obviously it was there. And then Quint. So those are all his variants. And then, oh my God, this guy. Man, I don't know if they toned him down at all, but Chucky from Child's Play will haunt my dreams and my nightmares. He was a nightmare. Everywhere I go, I see his face. I want to say the edified version was a pre-order DLC that I got a code for from eBay. Nightmare fuel. All right, that's the Hot Fuzz shelf. Next, we go down to the Thing, the most terrifying level in the game. This level is definitely my least favorite. I don't mean to put it that way, like least favorite. It's still fun in its own right, but it was tough. And they've made the game a little bit easier. I don't want to say a little bit easier, a little more forgiving, we'll say. Because it was unrelenting, unforgiving. They do actually have a physical Funko Pop of McCready you can get. So, that's pretty cool. I actually have it. They actually sent it to me. All right, you got Childs. Now, Childs, believe it or not, because he has fire, is a character I used quite a bit in the game. Because at the time, there weren't many characters that could do fire. So, I also love that they have the red chrome figures. This also kind of looks a little like Sinestro. Yeah, so there you got Nails, who has roller skates, which I liked. I like that camouflage. So, and you got MT. Love the chrome red. All right, and then you have a character who for a while was the most popular character in the game, the Norwegian. Okay, because he was invincible. Now I don't think he's quite as invincible. He still has the power to be invincible. I actually, if he was still like he was originally, I would have probably made this the first Blacklight I bought because he was that important. And he was, when you see a lot of the guide videos, people are using him a lot. So, but yeah, the Norwegian. Shaun of the Dead is a world that you can unlock by playing the Thing. It's one of the extra worlds, cameo levels. I love those chrome reds. And also you have Ed. He's got wood. It's 10-10. And then Megan. Oh, she was a little bit creepy, but she was not nearly as bad as Chucky. I'll say that. But the battle damage version is you get a code from those physical Funko Pops. I want to say the Edified was a pre-order bonus. I don't know that I have every Edified, but I have most of them. Oh, maybe the battle damage Edified was the physical one. But in any event, so there might be an Edified or two I never was able to find a code for on eBay. I tried. So there's Megan. And that finishes off the Thing shelf. And our final shelf is Battlestar Galactica. So these are the final figures of the game. And we've got Starbuck. Love the blacklight. I just love the blacklight. Can't help it. Ooh, that neon is sick too. Kind of looks like Tron. Yeah. All right, you got Boomer. Okay, Boomer. Oh, he looks like, I don't know. He looks like this. Looks, I don't know. Looks like a Cree. Yeah. You got Athena. I think I've gone through all of his. And then you have the Cylon, which is like the character you get for unlocking all the levels. And he's sick, okay? He has a physical Funko Pop. Look at that blacklight. I almost bought there's like a chase at Rhode Island Comic Con, but it was $65. I couldn't do it. He's got some really cool ones. Like, yeah. Dwight Schrute, one of his favorite shows. And then we have Nope from the movie Nope. Got OJ. This level was originally very tough. I beat it in its OG form before they gave everybody a little bit extra time to do part of it. So yeah, that was a little frustrating back in the day, but again, it just highlights all the great changes that they've made to the game by listening to fans. They really have done well and right by the fans, and made the game into just a much more fun and less frustrating game. And I think I love the game. I loved it. I loved it in its original form. I just felt like it was a little tougher than I thought it would be. Now we have Voltron. Going to be the next. Him or He-Man are going to be the next Blacklight I get. Look at this Blacklight Voltron. I grew up with Voltron. All right. Voltron's so sick. So, and that's everybody. My bottom shelf here is my favorites. So I'll go right to my absolute favorite, which is Blacklight Skeletor. So Funko Fusion's available now. They've had a lot of great sales on Xbox, PlayStation. You know, it's on Switch now. I think it's on PS4. So you could probably get the game fairly cheap. You know, almost 40 to 50% off. So I really think if you like the Lego games, a lot of the people that made the Lego games made this game. I think you're going to enjoy it. They've done a great job of really bringing it all together. And I have a feeling we'll be getting more DLC, both paid and free, in the future. Hopefully we get some DLC levels. And I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. My controller apparently is about to die. So we'll see ya.